Welcome Virgo, and happy birthday to my Virgo sons. So this reading is for obviously Virgo suns, moon, rising, Venus, cross watchers. Everyone is welcome here. We're going to look at your energy, what's coming for the upcoming weeks. We're going to start with the Celtic cross. And then we have some tea leaf cards, oracle cards. So Spirit, what is going on with Virgo? What can Virgo expect this upcoming days, weeks? We have. What is going on with Virgo? Whoop. Love that for you. What's going on with Virgo? Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Coins reversed. So maybe there's been some ending of sorts. Usually pages, the Page of Coins, like upright, would be more of like a new beginning in regards to like a field of study, maybe some small amount of money, some new beginning in regards to money. So perhaps you're leaving behind an old chapter, or maybe there's been some news about having to pay something. We're going to see what's going on here. It might even be just having to pay money like student loans or, you know, tuition, something like that, some fee to help with further advancing your life or someone in your families. But for your energy, right now we have the Ace of Swords. So this is something new. Maybe you're leaving some other thing behind in for a new adventure, for a new field of study, for a new beginning. This is very victorious energy. This is like victory by might. Like, so you're really going after something. There's a lot of strength here. There might be some new idea that's really inspiring you for your environment. We have the Sun. This is wonderful. So this is like really happy. There's something new and exciting that's making you feel like so joyful. Maybe you're starting something that you used to love when you were younger that's bringing out this like childlike joy. Maybe there's been something that's been hard to come by, like you were having some difficulty with something else, but now you like found a new idea, a new like way to do something that's really exciting for you. But this energy, your energy right now, maybe the Sun too is interesting, because if you are a Virgo Sun, you know, this is a new year for you, like a new solar return, and it is your solar return, so it might be just really inspiring you. You might be like starting to like take new classes, do new things, work out, new health routines, like, you know, something about this is really making you feel more energized. But this makes sense. Your solar return's going on right now, so you've got some good energy right now. And then we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so maybe you left behind something that was like making more money, or like, you know, just was like better in a material sense, for something that you're more passionate and more emotionally into, like something that'll more emotionally fill your cup up, make you feel good, some creative project. Something creative in general. You're leaving behind something that was more like practical for something more creative. And I think it's really like lighting up your inner child. So this could also be like following a new spiritual path, new spiritual routine, like taking a new art class, just doing something that really makes your inner child feel so happy. I like, when I like laugh right now, I feel like this childlike joy, like just doing this reading. I like this energy. And yeah, so in the past we have the Judgment reversed. You were bored before. You were feeling stuck, like the same things all the time, every day, same day, you know, over and over. And now you're leaving that behind. You're trying new things. I think this solar return, even if it's not your Virgo's a different sign for you, even if it's not your solar return, Virgo season in general is like a really good time to like, oh, my cat's crying, sorry. It's a really good time to like, you know, look at your routines and see what's working, like pick up better habits, whatever, like really evaluate what's working for you. So I could see how this could be applicable to everyone, but especially the solar return energy. You're like, no more like doing things that don't fill my cup up, that like deplete me, that are boring. I'm out to win. I'm out to have fun. I'm out to like pursue what I've always wanted to do. And I think there's a part of you that's afraid Like, so if we have the chariot reversed, for what's on your mind, maybe you're thinking other people won't join you, like you won't be able to like get people on the same train as you. You might be afraid that like these new things you're trying won't be like for the long haul. Or you're afraid maybe you might still be stuck in the same energy. Yeah, maybe you haven't told other people of what you want to do, but you're feeling good about it. So I feel like there's something here about not moving forward. Maybe some of you guys are literally wanting to move or go on vacation. Like I'm getting move, or maybe there's some issues with your car going on. Something with movement. And with the Judgment card reversed too in the recent past, maybe you're afraid things will stay the same, even though you're like starting new things. Maybe you're afraid like once this period ends, this month ends or something, like things will go back to the way they were. Because what you're afraid of, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. But this is still some powerful energy, but it's things not happening exactly the way you want to. It's like a bumpy road, a bumpy new beginning, but there's still, yeah, a lot of energy, so it's still possible. So things, your new plan might not go exactly as you wanted, or that's what you're afraid of, that things won't be super smooth. Maybe there's like something you're starting and you aren't in control of it. And maybe you kind of are type A, like you just like to know what's happening. You don't like to just like, you know, rely on other people being in charge, or rely on like, I don't know, I'll just go with the flow and see what happens. But that, like, you know, that's what you're afraid of, not being in control of the situation. And I see that here too. And what you want, we have for your wishes the 7 of Coins. So you're planting some seeds right now. You're starting something new, we see with the Ace of Swords, and you're really excited about it. So you really want these like seeds you're planting, which is like, you know, the things you're starting right now. You really want them to bloom and come into fruition and be successful. And you really want all your plans to come into action. I feel like you actually have a lot of new ideas right now, a lot of new things you want to try. You're putting it out there to the universe, and you're really in like the ground stages of a lot of things right now. But I feel like you will be successful because you seem very invested in it. It just seems like there's some fear that maybe you won't have the time, because the Chariot, this could be like maybe work is taking up a lot of time, you're afraid of something like that, or like maybe there's kids. There's some fear about things not going to plan. For other energy involved, we have the Empress. So I love this as your outside influence. So maybe there could be like your mother's involved in your life this month, or some maternal energy, or this could just be like the energy that's surrounding you, which is like very abundant, very safe, very comfortable, like having everything you need and more. Like you're like living well this month. I think you're really treating yourself well. You're surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. And I feel like this is just a really nice phase right now. And there's just, yeah. It's like you don't want this to go away, but you're in this energy. This is the energy around you too. So maybe you have been spending some time with family, or maybe you are, if you have kids, you might be spending a lot of time with your children right now. We have the Page and like the Sun here, there's a child. Maybe you want to become a parent, or you're spending time with your parent. There's something with like family I'm sensing that is around this month. And with the Page of Cups, maybe that's something you're wanting to start. Maybe you are wanting to start this new emotional thing, this new thing, that idea you have maybe will be to start a family, or just focusing on your family more. Oh, hi, Emmy. Emmy just confirmed she's my family. But it seems like we have the Magician reversed for what happens next. So I feel like you have these new ideas, and there's a lot of them, but maybe there's something missing, like time, resources, energy to go into what you want to do, what you want to start. And it seems like that might be part of what you were afraid of, like being too busy and stuff. So I feel like if you really want these new ideas to work, this like joyful period, it's like you gotta work on prioritizing things. But maybe being a parent or whatever it is, maybe that's taking up some of your time. Oh, Emmy. I feel like there's something here with wanting to, not feeling as in control of your life as you would like. And you're like really wanting to make some changes. And I feel like this month right now, you're in the process of realizing that and realizing what makes you happy and what doesn't. And you're starting to plan. Like we're only talking, you know, 2 to 4 weeks or so. You know, this is a timeless reading whenever you're watching this, but like we're doing mid-month energy check-ins if you're watching this in real time, and it's like 2 to 6 weeks, I would say, you know, but because timing can vary for each person. But yeah, we're only talking small time frame is my point. So you're coming up with these new ideas now that make you happy, and you're like in a really good mind state. So I feel like the best key to do this is like to make a plan, solid plan like you want, and take action steps, but don't like get too ahead of yourself. Like you really want to just rush into everything, but like, you know, it's going to take baby steps because you have other priorities and stuff. You'll figure it out. You Virgos, you guys are really good at that. But yeah, there's some things that need to be put into motion, and it seems there's some situation that you don't like that you want to step away from, but it might not be something you can do immediately. There's something like you feel trapped, something's not fulfilling you, and you really want to walk away from it, but at this time, for some reason, you can't. But I really think it's just because you're starting to plant the seeds of this change. You want change in your life, and you're ready to go after it. But yeah, it's going to take some time and some planning, and you will be able to do it. You're not stuck. You're never stuck. But, you know, some things just take time, and you have to take care of some other things. And I really feel like we have like some strong energy here. It just might not be the exact way you planned it, or, you know, but things can definitely happen. And just because things don't happen the first time, don't give up. Spirit's saying, like, just if it's really what you want, just like look at what happened in the past and don't repeat the past. Do it better. Do it in a different way. You know, what do they say? Like doing things the same way is like the definition of insanity or something. Like you're gonna realize that you need to switch things up in your life, and that seems to be the big thing here. You're realizing that change is needed, and because you want this Sun and Empress like energy, you want to feel like comfortable and just like you want to just like be more like in the like divine feminine and not be like working all the time, no matter what your gender is. You just want to be more in that feminine energy, like at home with the kids, or just like doing your creative projects, not being stressed, not like doing the 9 to 5, whatever. So you're figuring out how to get there. So you're in that stage this month, I'm seeing, which is great. So stay in this positive mindset that you seem to be in around your birthday, or, you know, this time. And that'll really help you make decisions in the future. And yeah, Spirit's saying don't worry if things don't happen immediately. Like, you know, things take time. The best things in life take time often, right? So plant the seeds, be clear on your intentions. Maybe practice some full moon magic, or, you know, whatever. Oh, Emmy, 1 second. You guys, this star, guaranteed success. There's another card that came on my lap. What is that? Oh my gosh, you guys. This was on my lap. It's time to get out of a situation. That's what you're realizing. Something isn't for you. You've realized that. And you're figuring your way out of it. And you're guaranteed to be successful. You need to find a way out, but you will get out of it. But this is confirmation of everything I've been saying. Like, you want to get out of something. You want to be in this, like, other energy. Your energy's changed. You've done some inner growth, you know, and you literally have a solar return, or like, you know, but like for all people, like you've done some sort of inner like reflection lately. And it's like, you're less concerned with the material and you're more into like emotional satisfaction. You're like, okay, like, you know, I have enough. I don't need to only go after the job titles. I don't need to only go after the bigger house, the money. I want to go after like my passions, my time with my family and loved ones, my friends, my pets, my cat, you know, whatever. So your priorities have changed because your energy has changed. You're growing as a person, you know, and now you're realizing certain situations you're in need to change too. And and that's beautiful that you're realizing this and doing this growth. You're very mature, and now you're going to be fine. You might feel stuck right now or whatever, like things aren't moving fast enough, but you're going to be successful. So that's amazing. Now let's wrap this up with some further advice, Spirit. Anything else for Virgo? I love that you got these cards. Oh. What else for Virgo? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. We'll take the first one here and the bottom. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Yeah, I can see that. So maybe you've been staying in a situation because other people you feel need you. It's your time to do what's right for you, Virgo. Yeah, you're being called. I love this. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. You're being called to a new window, a new door of possibility. You know, you're ready for the next adventure and the next step. You've got some gifts like that. You haven't. You might just be starting to discover with this Page of Cups. You're just starting to discover these gifts you have. Maybe you've always known, but you're just trying to become more aware. Like maybe when you're a kid, you knew. You're starting to explore it more. Wow. You're being called to step into your new role. It's time to step up. Oh my God, Virgo. I love this for you. Guaranteed, remember, guaranteed success, divine timing. It's time to let it go because you've got some soul gifts to work on. But anyways, again, happy birthday to the Virgo Suns. Happy days to all of you watching. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great month, day, week. I love you so much. Bye, Virgo.